been knowing Coach Kennan for a long time. He was the quarterback coach with the Raiders when I was out there back in '83, so that a long time ago. But we played against Incarnate Word last year at my previous coaching stop, and Larry's gonna have them ready. Now they got a bad break this week. Their watch list quarterback, the Britton kid, broke his ankle, and he's out for the season. And I know that severely hampered their team in their first game against Sacramento State out of the Big Sky Conference. But Sacramento State, big football team, excellent skill players, and I think they kind of got after him after that, and then they settled down late, and the backup came in and did a couple of good things. But they've got good skilled people. Most of their offensive linemen are back from last year. I think 7 starters on defense. They play extremely hard on defense. And then a young man that we're aware of, Cato, their kicker, their freshman kicker, who just made Southland Conference Player of the Week, special teams, is an outstanding two-way player, both as a kicker and a punter. And and that was an area that we were really spotty in this past week against Kansas State. And Kansas State had something to do with that too, but we really need to clean that up. But I'm sure now that their backup quarterback, I guess it's Woods maybe, will start. They'll have a full week to rally around him, and he's played before. It's not like, last week was his first game to play. So they'll rally around him and put a great plan together. And last year I lost a quarterback to a broken ankle, and the next week the backup came in and threw for 400-plus yards and 5 touchdowns. And certainly we want to prevent that this week, but I know they'll have a great plan and they'll be prepared, and they'll rally behind the quarterback and then certainly get in behind that more veteran offensive line and lean on those guys a little bit. But we are excited to be home for the next 4 weeks, 5 weeks in all when you count the open date, and certainly gives our team an opportunity to come together. And I think the chemistry is really good right now, but really bond together and attempt to build some momentum moving forward before we get into conference play. Well, a lot of tradition here. We get the axe swinging and the band playing and the cannon shooting, and several previous times here, the environment has gotten us, and so I hope that we can create. I think there's a lot of energy in our community about our football program and on our campus, and then a lot of momentum coming out of the spring with the successes of our spring sports, particularly in basketball. And but we got to do our part too. We need to put a competitive and win competitive product and win football games and create a lot of energy. And then I hope our fans will come out. But I'm looking forward to coaching, our first home game here at home of Bryce. And like I said, we have 4 straight, and hopefully we can play with some consistency and improve from week 1 to week 2, like I know we're capable of. And really get this thing going now that kind of Kansas State's behind us.